I did not expect to get an absolute banger of a sniper rifle with Caliban Prime. I was excited for the frame because Caliban is one of my favorites, but this was not in my bingo cards. The Vadarya Prime, a master rank 15 sniper rifle that does pure electricity with a monstrous 40% crit chance, an above average 2.8 times crit multiplier, and a solid enough 18% status chance. More importantly though, enemies hit by the Vadarya turn into lightning rods that have a chance to attract bolts of chain lightning. So it's essentially a purely elemental AoE sniper rifle that does very high upfront damage as well. So let us give it a shot and see if it's any good. Shall we? Spoiler alert, it is. Damn, that looks good. Look at that. Wowee, that is a... Yeah, spin it, baby. Let's go. Creates a conductive area around the target with a chance to spawn up to 3 lightning strikes on random nearby targets. That sounds awesome. Strike damage scales with mods. Yes, they're learning. I have no idea what to run here, so I suppose we should go test it first. Okay. Oh, I thought... Oh. Yo. That... Yes. More of this, please. That's a big zoom. But that is so nice, being able to just ADS or have a scope. Yes. Oh, it does. I didn't even realize it had a charge-based shot. Okay. Lightning strikes look very, very cool. It is a bit random. Yeah, the lightning strikes are random. Don't mind the damage, by the way. We're doing pure electricity and we're shooting bombards. I guess we go deadhead then. Get some multi-shot. I suppose we could go acuity. I really don't want to, though. I wonder what happens if I put him punch through. Ooh. That seems like it procs a hell of a lot more of the lightning strikes, actually. Let's try and deliberately hit multiple. Yeah, that seems to proc a lot more than if I shoot a single enemy. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I like this already. I see no reason to not run Galvanized Scope for crit. And let's get... Where is it? Vital Sense. What happens if we do that? Oh my god. It actually mods it all the way. Also, the damage of the lightning bolt seems to be roughly the same as the damage of the shots. That's actually wild. Okay, let's do a somewhat of a proper test. We're missing like half the mods, but let's add Harold and shoot some stuff. Wow, this is wild. I cannot believe that it actually scales all the way. See, this is what unique mechanics should be like. This is fun. This right here, just mwah, excelente. Yo, what? What? Hold on a second, what is that reload? Oh, now that's sexy. What the? This is so unbelievably well done. I can't even imagine the types of combos you can do with Warframe abilities on this. Oh, good lord. This is gonna be a popular one, I'm telling you right now. I wonder, oh, that was a nice lightning strike, what this is gonna do with like Toxic Lash, like the explosions from that. That collide damage is actually decent enough. Especially, you know, we have to take into consideration, we are still missing mods. This is not a full build by any means. Well, that was tremendous. I actually ended up staying for like 20 plus minutes. Yeah, I don't usually do that for videos. I don't think we can utilize this dash really well. We could run pure elemental mods, but we'll lose a lot of status. So not that. Crit delay, don't want to lose the fire rate. Shivering Contagion, I don't think is going to be very effective here. So I think we're just going to formite away. You shall become AV. I want to try Corrosive and Blast, so let's do that. That leaves us with one more mod slot. Okay, I think the keyword being think that the Blast procs actually trigger the lightning strikes as well. And if that's true, that's insanity. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Blast procs are actually triggering the lightning strikes as well. Because sometimes I will shoot and the lightning strikes will just keep going for no reason. Yeah, Blast is definitely the way to go. Having the explosions on top of the lightning strikes feels heavenly. I wonder if running Blast and Electricity is going to be even better. We do lose a little bit of status, unfortunately. I'm tempted by Hammer Shot. It balances out the loss of status, and we get 7.8 crit damage, which is wild. This is so good. Look! Look! Oh my god! And that reload, it's just immense cooler it is. I am convinced the status is proccing lightning bolts as well, because ever since I swapped into an actual damaging status, I see way more lightning bolts. This is the coolest gun ever made. Like, at least the coolest sniper. Like, none of the... We have some cool snipers. None of them come even close to this. We might actually drop Prime Shred. I want to see what high status is going to do. So, Galvanize Substitute goes in. We're going to need a Forma. That's going to be a D. Top it off with High Voltage for 79.2% status. Look, look, I'm not shooting. Where are the lightning strikes coming from? Aha! Might not be the best build for the Vadarya, but it is the one that brings me the most joy, so that's what I'm going to use. Man, I cannot get over that reload. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is it. So let us go wrap it up. So here's what we ended up with on the Vadarya Prime. As our arcane, we chose primary Deadhead for the headshot multiplier and easy to stack base damage, and then we run Galvanized Chamber for multi-shot, Galvanized Scope and Vital Sense for crit, Galvanized Substitute for status chance and condition overload, Hammer Shot for crit damage and status, and then high voltage ram rounds and thermite rounds for blast and electricity. This is a bit of a weird build though. I wanted to go very heavy on status because I like building the weapon around its unique lightning strikes. So if, for example, you're bothered by the charge time, you can take out Hammer Shot and replace it with something like Prime Shred. One important thing to have for this setup though is some kind of armor strip, and it doesn't need to be much. Heat on a pet that will strip half the enemy armor is more than enough. I use my Hound, Good Boy Harrow to, in addition to heat, also primes Coat, Puncture, Impact, Magnetic, Radiation and Vital for a ton of extra damage from condition overload. The Vadarya Prime has straight up the best, most well thought out unique mechanic in the entire game. And I think they should really go back and look at some of the other unique mechanics that we have on so many weapons and give them the lightning bolt treatment. But even if we put the lightning bolts aside, the Vadarya Prime is still a really good sniper rifle. I, for example, absolutely love the choice between just aiming down sights or having a scope, because I prefer aiming down sights to looking down a scope, even if that means losing the scoped in bonus, which on the Vadarya Prime is 50% crit damage, which is not negligible. But anyway, everything about this weapon is just amazing. It looks great, it does awesome damage, and it's just fun as hell to use. So yes, I would highly recommend you give this a shot, even if you don't like sniper rifles. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Then, I would also like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much guys, I really appreciate your support, it means a lot to me. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.